My name is Keisha, and I am documenting my process, my journey onto getting bariatric surgery. I am getting a gastric sleeve. I do not yet have a date. So, yeah, my starting weight when I started back in May was 278. Today I weighed in month two at 276.6, so I'm down two or so pounds. Um, that's awesome. I'm really happy about that. And that's only because I haven't been doing anything this month. Um, I've been trying to get more water in. Here's my water bottle. Like, I just been really, really lazy altogether. I really need to start getting back into the gym. I really need to start implementing their diet, a bariatric surgery diet into my life, meaning more protein, trying some of the protein shakes. What else? Not eating and drinking at the same time, which is really hard. Smaller proportions, like all of those things I really need to start working with because I don't want to get the surgery and then I'm just like stuck, like, oh shit, like I need to do this, I need to do, you know what I mean? I want to, in these 4 months that I have to have, the maintenance and the testing and all that stuff, I really want to make sure that I am like successful now, but prior to as well. I talked about my goal of losing 10 pounds before having surgery, 10 to 15 pounds, because I do have a pre-op diet, which is 2 weeks before, and usually you lose between 7 to 15 pounds. Um, so yeah, altogether, I would like to go in 15 pounds lighter, 10 to 15 pounds lighter. That is my goal. So today in this update, I actually literally just went to the doctor, and it was pretty long. I talked to the nurse where, she answered a lot of questions. The thing I would like to say about the place where I'm going to, they genuinely care about you, and that's probably one of the biggest things I've learned while watching other people on their journey. Like, they go back and forth with different nurses and surgeons and all that stuff because, they just don't feel comfortable with the person that they picked, or they just don't like them. I hate that vibe when the nurse or the doctor doesn't like their job and they're just doing it because they have to. That would make me want to switch as well. It's just all those vibes are really something that you want to connect with, especially someone that you're getting like this huge surgery with. So I'm happy like I picked this place, and I'm happy that I really enjoy like the doctors and the nurses. Like, she just seems so happy. She really felt like, no, I really felt like she cared about me and my needs, and I don't feel like she's faking it, and I really feel like that's something you need. Hey, Shatoya. So I like I said, I really enjoy the place I'm going to. I'll talk about the location maybe a little bit more like down the line, but right now I really 100% recommend it. It was really like a down to earth conversation. She wanted to know how I was doing. She wanted to know what I was implementing, how I changed things. We went over my blood work. So my appointment was today. So maybe like 2 weeks ago, I got blood work. It was so much blood, y'all. I never look when I get blood work. So I got the blood work done, and I really just want to know what they were testing. Like, you see the sheet. It was like 3 to 4 pages of just what they're gonna test you. So she tested me for vitamin D. I am vitamin D deficient. She said like everybody is because we're not really outside in the sun that much. She said she's actually deficient as well. So I do take pills for that. I only take them twice a week because it's a really high dose. So it really doesn't bother me. She checked diabetes. Now, she did say I was pre-diabetic, meaning if I wasn't getting weight loss surgery or if I wasn't taking the steps to lose weight, I would probably 15, 20, 30 more pounds be diabetic. So I'm extremely happy that like she's not making me take medicine for diabetes or insulin like that. I don't have it, but like I am at the cusp of like, yo, if you don't get your shit together, you will have diabetes in 2.5 seconds. So I'm really happy like that I'm getting, I'm taking care of that and all that stuff. She checked my cholesterol, and she was like how I must have good genes because my cholesterol was amazing. And it's funny because my dad actually has high cholesterol. It really doesn't run in my family like diabetes does, but yeah, my cholesterol was good. B B B12 she checked. That was good as well. What else did she check? Checked a lot of thyroid. She said my thyroids are good because there's something about thyroid where it can make you gain weight. So she said my thyroids were good. Everything was good. Everything was good, 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 except for, the vitamin D. And she said I was at the cusp of diabetes, but it's not where I would need to take medicine. So I'm just happy that she would, I didn't know what they were doing blood tests for. Like, I had no idea. Hey, Tamia, I had no idea what this woman was doing a blood test for. So I'm just happy that, like, you know, they're really welcoming. And she's like, she tells me everything. Do I have any questions? I also asked her, should I take vitamins now, prior to surgery? And she said, honestly, that's what the whole blood test was for, to see if you were deficient in anything. So I'm pretty sure a multivitamin wouldn't hurt me right now, but it's not. It's not as of right now. Now afterwards, when she said closer to date, she's definitely going to recommend some vitamins. Plus, they're already in my book, so I already know what I need to take. I just wanted to know if I needed to buy anything like right now. Yes, Tamia, I am getting bariatric surgery. So yeah, that's how the blood work went. I'm down 2 point something pounds. I think I'm down 2.2, but I don't know the point. When I first got weighed, I think I was 278.6 or something. I don't know, but I know I'm down 2 point something pounds. Um, what else happened? I got some testing done today, some X-rays and things like that. But I'll probably update you guys on my X-rays and on my acid reflux. What was it called? The upper GL testing, where you have to drink like this white chalky stuff. I'm gonna update you guys on that in a later video, and that's only because I didn't get the results yet. He said everything looked well, but I didn't get the results yet, so I'll probably update you guys on that in another video, either next month or maybe next week. I'm not sure yet. I want to get it so bad, but I'm scared I was afford it. But I'm scared maybe you can't afford it. I'm just scared of recovery. Now, Shatoya, I know one of my friends asked me the same thing. Are you scared to have surgery? No. I wasn't even scared to have a C-section after my son. My whole thing is, it matters how determined you are. It matters how bad you want it. Those type of things. Now, I would say for myself, because I can only speak for myself, I'm already the type of person that loves to work out, that loves eating healthy, and all those types of things. So I think this tool will help me a lot on my journey. I'm definitely the type of person that does not want to make myself sick. Hey, goddess, I don't want to make myself sick. And I watch a lot of these people on Instagram, on YouTube. It's a psychological thing, and I feel like, I'm gonna fail on this journey. I'm gonna gain on this journey. I'm gonna have my ups and downs. I already know that. And I really want to get in touch with my emotional eating. And that's even what the nutritionist said to me. Like, and the nurse, she said, you really need to get in touch with that, because that is going to make you sick. After surgery, you cannot eat, period. For months, you cannot eat. So if you think you're going to eat, I don't care, a half of a cheeseburger or quarter of a cheeseburger, it is not going to work. You really need to do your research. You really need to know your body and things like that. I know there's a few women on YouTube that can eat that can eat a little bit more than the other woman, but that other woman is having better progress than the other woman. So, everyone's body is different. Everyone's metabolism is different. So yeah, everyone is different. I'm personally scared of recovery as well. I have a 2-year-old son, and he's just getting busier and busier. So, that's the biggest thing for me. Also, taken out of work. As you guys know, I am a banker. So for the most part, I'm sitting down all day. The only thing I can say that would be straining would be driving and carrying change. Like when people do change orders for like quarters, dimes, nickels, I probably wouldn't do that for like a month to 6 weeks. But other than that, I should be, I feel like I should be able to go back to work after 7 to 10 days. But Shatoya, yes, the recovery is probably the biggest thing for me. I recovered very well after the C-section. I was walking the same day. I didn't bleed a lot. I don't bruise very easily. So everything was good with me with my C-section. I healed really well with that. So I'm hoping for the same process with this surgery. And honestly, I just listen. You know what I mean? I'm just listening to what the doctor says. And I'm watching other people's journey. And for the most part, the doctors usually say the same exact thing. Some diets might be a little bit different, but for the most part, after you do the clear liquid, then you do the full liquid, you know what I mean? Then you do the puree. Most of the diets are exactly the same. But don't think because you feel better that you need to eat something different. I noticed that with a lot of people. It's gonna be hard, and I know it's gonna be hard. You can talk a good game before, but when you're there, you gonna be fucked. You know what I mean? So yeah. I thought people go on clear liquids after the surgery. Yep. Like I said, everybody is different. I believe mine is, let me see. After surgery, I do, I think a week. Don't quote me because I don't, let me see. My book is right here. Let me get my book out and I'll tell you exactly what my program says. Like I said, everybody's program is different. I watched a girl and she doesn't do puree, she didn't do puree foods, like, I guess baby type of foods. So I mean, like I said, every doctor is different. Just like my pre-op diet before I get the surgery is not all liquids. I know some people have to do a 2 week liquid diet. Some people do a 5 day. Some people do a 7. That's what your doctor and that program recommends. Mine is a 1,000 calorie diet. So it's still not a lot of food. However, it's still going to shrink your stomach. You know what I mean? 1,000 calories when you look at it. When I'm working out and eating healthy, I'm usually only getting 1,600 calories in. So knock down 600. It is a big deficit, but if you're eating fruits, vegetables, and things like that, you can get a lot of food in. Okay, so about the diet, it is a clear liquid diet for the first, just only in the hospital, and then you go into 14 days, 2 weeks of a full liquid diet. And then after that, the third and fourth week is a parade, I can't say that, baby food diet, mushy diet. And then weeks 5 and 6 is a soft diet. And then after 7 weeks, you go into a regular diet. And then after 6 months, you should be eating a 1,000 to 1,200 calorie diet. So that's how mine goes. This can definitely fluctuate, determining what you can put down, what your body tolerates, and things of that nature. So yeah, that's basically the post-op diet. I actually go to like a whole class of just this and understanding that, and I believe that's 2 weeks or a month before surgery. So I will definitely give you guys more information about the diet. I have to do a 3 week liquid diet. See, goddess, I mean that's a lot, but you can do it. I know you can. And even if you do, like, mess up a little bit here and there, you're not perfect. It's okay. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people, mess up a little bit here and there, but as long as your main focus is liquid, 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 find what works best for you. I think what I'm gonna do is, yes, girl. I don't know if you're documenting it on YouTube, but I'll definitely check you out. Or if you want to DM me or email me, I definitely want. I see a few more like weight loss related or bariatric surgery people on my channel. So definitely, link me up on my Instagram or email me, and we can definitely talk about it. Can you eat regularly? Yes, you can, but it's definitely something. Okay, King Goddess. Okay, I'll definitely check it out. Um, I'll put my email is in my about section. It's kbutcher0830 at AOL.com. But it's in my about section. Thank you, Tamia. That's my biggest thing, is worrying about like healing. I am gonna have like my mom come, I think. Like if I have my surgery on Monday, I think I'm gonna have my mom stay until like Wednesday or Thursday. Um, but like I think I'm gonna take off work for like 10 days. I think I am. I'm not 100%. I know 100% 7, but it matters how I feel. What else is that? Can you eat regularly? Yes, but it definitely takes time. Your stomach, and honestly, I'm pretty sure I stretched out my stomach a lot throughout the few months. But I would say your stomach should be the size of your fist. That's how they always say it. But I think she was telling me how her stomach can eat 20 ounces of food. That's what she was saying today. But when it expands, it can eat up to 40 ounces. That's a lot of fucking food. So when you get the surgery straight out, you can only eat about 3 to 4 ounces of food. Hey Felicia, if you guys just came in, make sure you guys thumbs up this video. Definitely helps me out in my channel. So definitely make sure you guys thumbs up. but yeah, you can only eat 3 to 4 ounces of food, and that's why they give you like these little containers. You know, the containers that you had as a child when you're taking like medicine and shit. I think they're 1 ounce containers. I believe I've seen people and they said you can get them from like the dollar store and stuff. So you can get those, or they give them to you as well, but you're gonna need more. Um, and I actually learned from a few people in support groups, from a support group that I attended, that actually really helps. And just stacking them up really gives you an indication of how much you had and how much you need, which I think is pretty smart. Um, I think I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of those. But I also am, just gonna be drinking from a regular water bottle as well because I only need 48 ounces to 64 ounces of water a day. So I really want to try the clear. I think they're called clear protein, or they maybe called premium protein. And they're water protein, and I think they're 20 grams. So I'm a real big drinker of water, in any way that I can like combine water and protein together, besides like powder, because I don't want to do that. I definitely want to try it. I heard it's really nasty, from people like that drink it. I'm not like a really big milk drinker, so I don't know if I'm gonna like the milkshake type of proteins. I definitely want to check it out, but I definitely want to try a few more of those, just to, just to see what I like, because I'm not gonna go ham and just purchase what everybody else is purchasing, and I don't even fucking like the flavors. I don't like chocolate that much. I don't like vanilla that much. I might like French vanilla and then maybe put some cinnamon in it. I might like that. No, I don't really like strawberry. Like in milkshake, I don't like milkshakes. Because when I think of milkshakes, I think like milk or like protein shakes. So, and I don't like that like chalky taste. Ugh. So I think I'm gonna try to do the clear protein as much as possible. Hopefully that helps me out. There's other ways of getting in protein too. Um, but I know I'm gonna have to resort to. Hopefully, I can find a flavor that I can dedicate to and that I really like. It's probably gonna be the French vanilla, but I'm gonna try to go to Walmart or maybe online to see where they're a little bit cheaper. I've seen CVS and they have them for a 4 pack for like $10. Sometimes Acme near me has them for like 7. So I definitely need the price range a little bit. Thank you, Shatoya. Shatoya, you should definitely look into it, for real, for real. I know a big question they ask is, do you want to have more kids? And Shatoya, I don't know if you want to have more kids, but they try to tell you to do it after, like, your last kid or whatever. And that's just because it is a long, just like when you have a C-section, they tell you to wait 12 to 18 months. It's about the same process. You can get pregnant. I know if you guys know Joy, she watches my videos and she comments all the time. She had twins 6 months after bypass. It is possible. However, they don't recommend it just because, number one, you're not at your goal weight, and number two, your stomach is not big enough to fulfill your nutrients as well as your child. So, it can become complications and stuff like that. So I know personally, I want to wait at least the 18 months, like the 12 to 18 months, like they recommend, somewhere between 12 and 18 months. Um, but yeah, overall, I'm excited. I'm just nervous about recovery. I'm not really nervous about the procedure, but the recovery I'm nervous about only because I don't know. I'm just gonna do whatever the doctor says. Oh, I'm just gonna do whatever he says. That's it. And I think with my mom being here, it's gonna help a lot, so I don't have to worry about Jabari too much. But Jabari will be going to daycare and all that stuff. So from 9 to 5, I won't like have him with me, which I think is gonna help a lot. I heard like each day you get better. It gets better, I should say. Um, and I think what's really helping me is watching everybody else's journey and seeing that nobody's journey is the same. You know what I mean? And that was just how I was with pregnancy as well. Nobody's pregnancy is the same. One is worse. I was about to say worse. One is worse than the other. One is more painful. One is less painful. You know what I mean? I see women back to their day-to-day life in 2 to 3 days, and I see some women bedridden for 2 to 3 weeks. So I don't want to base my judgment on what I'm gonna do based on other women, but watching their journey really helps me. Watch me seeing pictures really helped me. I really want to get into doing more body shot type of pictures, not just with clothes on, because I get like questions all the time. Oh, you don't look damn like I'm damn near 300 pounds, and everyone. I think I look it right now. Um, Maybe I don't think so, but I think so. Um, if not 300, then like 270 because I am 270. So I'm trying to do more body shots with like maybe like a bra on and some pants, just so that you guys can see and I can see from my references as well. How my body is going to be changing, what I really need to improve on. Another thing my nutritionist talked about and my nurse talked about, because they both like gave me a lot of information. They told me to really start strength training, and I hate strength training, but I know it's going to be good for my muscles, and the protein interaction with both will really help as well. So even if I'm incorporating like 10 to 15 minutes of strength training a day, that can really help me. You guys know I love the treadmill, but I think I'm gonna start doing a little bit of weight training, just a little bit, just to get my body ready, especially in the areas where I know I'm gonna have loose skin, like my arms. I know I'm gonna have loose skin in my arms, like not like hanging like down here, but I do have big arms, so I know I'm gonna have loose skin there. So I definitely want to, start getting in a rhythm of that. Also, I want to work on my core, not hard, not nothing crazy right now, but I do want to focus on things that will, trigger my core. Now my legs, honestly, are pretty fine to me, but walking and things of that nature, walking, what is it, bicycling? Why was I gonna say that? Being on the bike at the gym, things like that will always work out my legs. So I'm not really concerned about my legs. I know those will tone up fine, but just areas that I tend to neglect, like my arm and my core. That's what I really want to work on. So yeah, if you guys have any questions or comments, I don't want to make this video too long. I think I answered everyone's questions that asked. I believe I said hi to Felicia. Thanks for coming into the chat. And yeah, I don't want to make this video too long. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments, concerns, definitely leave it down below. But another thing, Shatoya, your big breasts can be a result from being like bigger. Like my boobs are big, but it's all right here. So once I lose all of this, I feel like my boobs are gonna get a lot smaller. And if anything, I mean, I might get a breast reduction, but honestly, that's not. Honestly, I just need a good fucking bra. That's what I feel like I need. I wear sports bras all the time. So, yeah. But if you like, I think I'm probably like a E, for real, for real. But that's just because of the sizes, because I always wear like double D and stuff like that. But if I'm going to an expert, she's probably going to put my ass into a fucking E. But, A, B, C, D, E, E. Or like maybe a triple D, whatever. And that's because around this area, I'm probably like a 48. My whole back and all that stuff is really, my back is huge. So, yeah, and then I'm starting to get like a little hunchback again. I gained like so much weight. You guys know I'm always like in the 250s and stuff like that. So I'm up like 25 pounds from my vacation, from just eating. I don't know what it is, but yeah, 40 double D it's not that bad. I think if you lost weight, you're gonna get to like a 36, and I mean that's normal. So I don't think you need it, but you know better than I do, girl. But definitely look into the weight loss surgery a little bit more, and maybe your insurance. I don't know, but there's other ways around it, even when you don't have insurance. I know for me personally, yeah, girl, I'm about a 48, maybe even pushing a 50. I know I'm big around here. I'm telling y'all, y'all might think it's sweet. I'm big around here. Anyway, I keep saying the same thing. That's one of the things I'm hoping like goes down when I get the surgery. Is my back area and stuff like that. Like I'm not trying to have no rolls on my back. Like, and oh, that's another thing we talked about. What's my goal weight? I know my surgeon is gonna have a goal for me. I know my nurse is gonna have a goal for me. But I honestly shot out the number 180, and she was like, "Oh, that's a good number." And I was like, "Oh, okay." Like, all right. But I started at 178, so I'm probably gonna try to get down to. Wait, what? I started at 278. So I'm probably going to try to get down to 178, of course. That's 100 pounds down. But a comfortable weight for me would probably be 180 to 185. The lowest I have ever seen myself get is around 210, 213, and I look really small. So I don't want to be in the 200s, period. I don't care how good I look at 200. I just don't want to be there. And I think at around 210, I was in a size 12. So I would love to be in a size 8, 10 where I can shop anywhere and not have a problem. So that's just what I'm going for. I do want to have another kid, like I said. And if I am 178, 180, and I gain 20 to 30 pounds, I would get up to like 210, and I'm fine with that, just to lose it. So that's just how I'm thinking, and that's one of the reasons why I do not want to have a kid before I reach my goal of under 200 pounds. Like, no, 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 no. This is my time to be selfish. I already have a son, and he is not. It's not like he's 6 or 7 years old. My son is only 2. So I'm really being selfish right now, and it's not even being selfish. I mean, I can't have all these. Me personally, I don't. This is what my son's father wanted me to do the surgery afterwards, or just thought to do it afterwards. But I'm just like, no, like I really want to focus on this now. This is something that I really want to do, and not even just the weight loss surgery, but I talked about really getting my health in order for 2019. Period. Like my health needs to be in order. I'm almost 30 years old. Like I can't. You know what I mean? So um, with or without weight loss surgery, my health was getting taken care of. And then once I feel better, I'm more vibrant, I feel more active and all that stuff, I'll have another kid. 30 years old is not bad having another kid. Like, I mean, I personally don't think so. I'm still young, you know what I mean? And doing this at 30 will give me a chance to enjoy my 30s, enjoy my 40s, enjoy my 50s, you know what I mean? So yeah, it benefits me overall. So yeah, another thing I want to talk about, but that's something that I'm going to talk about in a further video, is like life after bariatric surgery, and not me, of course, 'cause I didn't even get the fucking surgery yet. But I'm just talking about women like 2 years and 5 years and 6 years down the line, and how they gain weight. Like it's so crazy. But if you guys are interested and you have talked to a surgeon, and if you did your research, I think it's about a 40% turnover of people gaining weight, and those are the people that think it's just a quick fix. This is a lifestyle change. Your life is going to change, and you already know you're going to lose the weight in the first 12 to 18 months. That's a given. Like you're going to lose weight. It's what happens after that year, after that 18-month period, to see if you can really, really sustain that weight loss. So anyway, I'm done preaching, y'all. Um, I don't want this video to get too long, so I will check you guys out in another video. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys thumbs up this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.